Hi, everybody. Mr. Morse here, and wanted to take a second and go ahead and do a quick little video over this Lightspeed classroom management. I know that this is a new program or software that we started using last year. I know that last year, the way that it was sent out was different than maybe how I'm doing it this year. To be honest with you, this is a newer program for me. We used a different program at all the other schools that I was at, a program called Bloxy. It was done a little bit different, but I've been playing around a little bit, and I think we'll send out some other videos and stuff too about some certain aspects. So I just want to give a quick little video, maybe some help for all you guys who are kind of using it. So we did not auto-populate your classes this year. The reason being is the way that we have classes set up in Dazzle, from elementary to middle school to high school, it's set up differently. And so when it auto-populates or rosters your classes, it works for some and it really causes a lot of extra work for others. And so the thought was to just be able to open up the Lightspeed classroom management so that way you could all create your own classes. And so if you go into your Lightspeed classroom management, you're probably going to see, you see here on the screen, I only have one class in here. It's just a class that I created, and it's a 2022 class. And so what you're going to see is that's one of my old classes, right? My old classes. So I need to get rid of that class because I don't want to see that class anymore. I'm not sure if you guys have the ability to delete the class or not, because I'm probably in as an administrator, but I have the ability to delete classes. So if you have that ability, you can do that. You can click the three little dots, you can click delete. It's going to bring up this where you have to type in all caps the word delete. The delete class will come up, and then you can go ahead and you can delete the class. You also, if you go into class settings, if you go in here, you could go in and you would be able to hide the class if you need to be able to do some more actions with that as well, where you'd be able to go in and hide the class. But let's say I want to just create a new class for my new periods. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna add a class. I'm going to create my class. So let's say first period tech class 2023, and then I'm going to save that. And as that creates the new class, right? Just going to create that here just for a second. And now my new class is in here. So now when I go in and go to class settings, I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to customize some of these settings. Okay, so pick a row to select the time your class is scheduled. So this is not an all-day class because it's not. So I want to make sure I don't click all day. I know we were having a problem because some people were picking the entire day, and what that's doing is that child then who we're going to get that child signed up for your class. If you pick all day, that child, when they're in another teacher's classroom, you're actually going to be able to monitor them, and not only that, but pull them into your class, and we want to make sure that we're not doing that. So we can go to custom, we can add a schedule, and so if I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from, let's say, 8 a.m. until, I have to put in the actual 8 a.m. until we run till 8:52. Here is the middle school. Again, high school might be a little bit different, but to 8:52 a.m. And so that is now the scheduled time. I'm going to click Save Settings. And so now this class is only running from that time. So the question is then, how do we add that class into there? So in here, what's going to end up happening is when you open up your class, in order to be able to add the class, we could upload a CSV, or what we really want to be able to do is add students. And so you could put in their emails individually so that way they could click on it, or you could go to invite code which has these options here. And you can just click on one of these options. You can copy this link down here just by clicking the copy button. Done. And then take that into your Google Classroom, post that as a link in your Google Classroom for the first period tech class, or whatever your first period is. Students are then able to go in there, click on that link, put in their email address, and then they'll start populating into that specific class. So again, we'll go in, this is in your class, right? We're going to come over here to the three dots. We're going to add a student. You can either put in their emails individually, that will send them an email, or you can click on and copy the invite code and then paste that into your Google Classroom, put it in their email, however it is that you want to. Click done. And then when they click on that and put in their email, their school email, they'll populate into here, and then you will be able to see them. We did see when I was working with one of the other teachers that you will need to refresh this class in order to actually see them, to be able to monitor them. So I hope that helps. Again, if you have any other questions, refer back to the video.